Welcome to the Lyndon and Sonny podcast.
Yeah, talk to each other how,
Go on.
how you first met, what sort of, like you were telling me earlier.
ABA, isn't it? You and Zelfa.
ABAs and I had to look after.
I knew he was going to come out as something stupid straight away. You see the smile on his face.
I was saying before you got beat off that ginger kid. No, you won. I think you won. I think you won, but you got beat off the ginger kid.
Was that the same year Tom McCart beat you?
No. I think it was the way Boats beat me. Either way, I got beat. If that's irrelevant, so did you. Yeah, and that's when we met.
Yeah.
And then I took him under my wing from then. And obviously, as you can see, he's doing all right for himself now.
Man. Do you know what it was? Initially, right? Lyndon was good friends with a rapper called Bugsy Malone. And I just wanted free tickets to the show. Everyone cracking up. That's as real as it gets.
He used me for tickets to Bugsy's show.
Yeah. Backstage, I was on stage and all sorts. Yeah, now to be fair, it was just
Yeah,
GB, do you have a lot of time doing that? Do you know what I mean? It's like being on a training camp all the time.
Yeah.
So,
and like I said before, it's just organically happened. Like we just probably clicked and bounced off each other straight away, naturally, and then just became friends like that. And it just,
Then I used to give him pocket money as well, because when I won my ABA title, obviously he didn't do that. When I won my ABA title, your funding goes up. So what we did is we were splitting, like the middle. We went down the middle and we were just splitting it, so it was fair.
Is that true?
What do you mean is that true? That's not true. That's not true, no.
See how you're saying that?
Well,
Every time
fine.
I was putting food in the flat fridge and that. I was like, don't worry, I got this. Do you know what I mean? We're good. We're eating good this week.
I brought him up well because he was boring. He was a boring piece of when I met him. He was nervous and stuff. He used to shake and when he spoke to me. And now you can see he's full of confidence. IBF title, world, it's over there.
I speak with my chest now, innit?
He speaks with his chest now, even though he's only 5 foot.
That's why I just get my big bro to jab him if I got any problems, issues on playground. Just the jab stings. You know what I mean?
And you called each other twins, brothers?
Yeah, he got the hat, I got the looks. And the brains. He got the jab, I got the footwork. Put us together, we are the perfect fighter.
Perfect, but it's, God can't give everything to everyone. So he has to split down the middle, and that's just what happened.
We both got bad hairlines, his is much worse though.
I just felt like there was no need. I've embraced my hairline now.
Take your hat off then.
I don't feel like that's necessary. I've got a great beard if you want to see that.
Yeah, same.
It connects.
Same.
It's yours. It's kind of
patchy. Yeah, it's patchy. Patches are hula.
But and obviously you go to each other's fights as well. I can hear Lyndon screaming at your fights and likewise at Lyndon's fights.
Yeah, I don't really listen to Lyndon though. I know boxing more than him, you know what I mean? So.
I just shout to Sonny what he was shouting to me at my fight. And hopefully that works, kind of thing.
Nah. In all seriousness, that having that, especially being in the same stable, we had our debuts in different countries on the same day. Like we turned pro very similar time and signed to Frank similar time. And we both sort of made the jump from being sort of in and about the circuit to being sort of one of the standouts in our weight division. So it's been good to do it, with someone, having someone to experience bouncing off and being at his yard fight. I felt the range of emotions like that completely dwarfs my fight when I won my world title. Like genuinely, it's like when someone else that you want to do well does it, it's a crazy feeling, do you know what I mean? And just being able to sit there, soak it, and enjoy it, be nervous like a fan, and live in every punch. It was great, and I'm just so glad that out of all the fights that we got to see, that in intimate settings of behind closed doors boxing, that I got to see his big night and him be there for mine.
Yeah, vice versa. Cause it's mad because you get more nervous for your friend's fight or your family's fight than you do for your own fight. So and like you said, you're going through it round by round, punch by punch, screaming, keep moving. You're trying to kind of know the game plan that needs to be worked. So you're trying to put that into the ring with him, and you're shouting. And
you know what's mad? Yeah, do you know there's very set few people that you walk to the ring, You might have already seen them where they're sitting in the venue because you've been out, or you see them as you walk into the ring, or when you get in the ring, they go, when it goes a little bit quiet, and then you shout so they know where you are. And I always know where he is.
Yeah, which is funny because when he got put down off
This
Marcel,
is what I was gonna say.
when he got put down off Marcel, he looked straight over to me, and I was laughing straight.
And I smiled at him and went, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Do you know what I mean? But it's crazy. That's where I was going with that, funnily enough. That is where I was taking it, yeah. For a normal person to put it into perspective, have you ever been on a night out and your friend that you've gone with is now getting picked on by the person that you probably, you know what I mean? Someone that can bully and beat them up, or they end up fighting. And you're there thinking, you know what? If I go over there, I'm just getting chinned myself as well. So I might as well just let one of us get knocked out, do you know what I mean? But you sit there watching it helpless to what's about to happen, do you know what I mean? And with boxing, there's ropes and you know, security. You can't just jump in the ring and back your boy. But yeah, man.
You would have jumped in the ring, innit, if you could.
On his back like that. Every time he's turning around, he's spinning around. Yeah, well, I wouldn't do anything else. Try and distract him. Do like.
How is it for you to like seeing Sonny? Sonny, did you get the belt?
Yeah, go on, Marcel, bring it in.
Yeah, bring it in, Marcel. Yeah.
Bring it in.
Yeah, I'll take that.
You don't need to come into shot. You don't need to come into shot with your Dior bag.
Yeah, he's trying to show off.
It'll cheat him,
So
man.
there's the belt, Lyndon. I mean, how did it feel? You see your brother winning this in the ring.
Yeah, words can't. There's not really enough words to say, like, but that in a nutshell, it's just an amazing thing. It's an amazing achievement. We obviously come from the same GB setup and the same. We met at the same ABA finals and stuff like that. To see him go from that to having our debuts on the same day to then reaching the pinnacle of boxing, so to speak, like with the IBF world title. It's just an amazing achievement, and to, like I said, sit punch through round in it, and being there for his first world title. You can't put enough words into it. How happy I was for him and for his achievement.
And I guess having that on your lap there inspires you to go and get one.
Yeah, I feel like I was always going to do it anyway. Before Sonny with one, but it is great to it makes it believable.
Bro, what, because I done it, you think you can do it? Did you hear that? Like, if he's won one.
I'm just saying, it's like, obviously, someone of 4'11" can do it, you know. I'm 6'2". You kind of.
That's all your opponent.
Nah, but it just
my ones are down here too.
Nah, but it just makes it even more believable to yourself to know that it's not unachievable, kind of thing. Like we come from exactly the same situation, so.
Right, just gonna dash it on the floor.
I'm just gonna place it on the floor.
Okay, no, that's cool. Oh, because the back thing's a bit heavy, so it's probably.
Oh, is that what it is? I've never held it. Marcel, pull it back. I've never held it. I didn't know how heavy it was.
Yeah, I hear that.
It's heavier than mine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, mine's a little thing, so.
Yeah, definitely.
With Lyndon, you know, obviously you've got the world title. Is it just a matter of time before Lyndon joins you?
Yeah, definitely. And I think he's now in the position where he's a shot caller in the division right now. I think domestically, the only other person on the par is Boatsy. It's them two, and then everyone else right now for me. Because obviously they're on the two different platforms and they've been both built up now well with Lyndon with that win. Yeah, he's the man to beat, but at the same time, he's got something to protect now. WBO #1 mandatory which will soon turn into the mandatory position. They don't get given out in Christmas crackers. You have to earn them. And now it's all about getting him the couple of fights, keeping him ready, keeping him sharp, keeping him improving and learning, ready for the crack at the world title. Now that is the priority for me, if I was looking after Lyndon. It's making sure that by the time he gets in, he's fully ready, he's seen everything. Because he's got something where he's within touching distance of a world title now. And how many times do we see a fighter in that position, but then bite off a bit more, they can choose somewhere, and then lose it, gets derailed, never come back from it. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, he's got great people around him, great team. You know, Uncle Pat knows what he's doing, and it's just really about, I think the British public on a general has got behind him massively. And, you know, just to put it quite bluntly, it's now his platform and his profile and his promoter, they need to get behind him and push him in the right direction. And if they do, his jab will go around the whole way around the world twice, because it's that good of a jab. It's one of the best jabs, you know what I mean? So, yeah, he's got all the tools, just needs to push.
Brothers like to have the same things. Wouldn't matching world titles be nice, wouldn't it?
So every single world title is something I would love to get my hands on.
Infinity Stones.
Yeah, that's what it's like. Thanos, you know Thanos. Yeah, well, that's the kind of, the undisputed.
The ring's the last
Yeah,
one
the
that
rings,
just completes it.
them ones there. That's what I'd like to do. But no.
And then when he does grab a world title, let's be real, talking quickly, just to finish on the rematch. The interest of that rematch will always be there. It was a good fight. It was an interesting fight. They're both high-profile fighters, right? That interest will always be there. Why can't Yard's had his shot at a world title. He's had his shot, all the build up, world title shot. Lyndon didn't have it. He had to earn it. He had to go as the away fighter on his home show as the champion and go and earn his shot. And now he's in a position now where he can push on a bit, get that world title shot. Then who's to say that the first defence won't be Yard?
That makes so much more sense though.
Yeah,
like,
for real.
If you think you can beat me, like you say, you think you can, then why not beat me for a world title? Why not do that? You won't, but you can try your hardest.